Mr. President, this is devastating the developing world. This is causing more poverty, deaths. It's impoverishing the developing world. The difference between rich and poor countries is growing because of this. Money laundering, which happens because money leaves the poorer countries into rich countries, is not treated the same as, for instance, money from drugs or terror financing. The seriousness which terror financing and money from drugs, the way it is treated, it's not the same.
Your line of action if SISI verdict comes in PTI's favor and the government says we don't follow?
My two assemblies. We got the top lawyers, we looked at the constitution. Every lawyer in Pakistan has said that the moment you dissolve your assemblies, no government elections have to be held within 90 days. I mean, this is unambiguous. If the government does not accept the Supreme Court verdict, means it is now violating the constitution, then the Supreme Court could slap contempt on the government. And let me assure everyone that the entire people of Pakistan will be standing with the Supreme Court.
Hey there! Let's talk about Imran Khan and why he's making waves as a unifying force in Pakistan and is on track to becoming one of the biggest leaders in the nation's history. Imran Khan is a name which many people associate with cricket, as he was once a legendary cricketer who led Pakistan to victory in the 1992 World Cup. But since then, he's taken on a new role in politics and has been making headlines for his leadership style and his ability to bring people together. So, let's explain the main qualities of him. Hello everyone! In Edge Capitalism, we analyze how power and value is created in the world. If you like our channel, share and subscribe to our channel. Are you ready? Let's get started. Crackdown on corruption has been a major focus of Imran Khan's administration since coming to power in August 2018. One of the first steps taken by the government was to establish a specialized unit, the National Accountability Bureau, NAB, to investigate and prosecute cases of corruption. Since then, the NAB has been conducting a number of high-profile investigations and prosecutions of politicians, bureaucrats, and businessmen accused of corruption. This includes former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, who was convicted and sentenced to prison for corruption charges in 2018. In addition, several other high-profile politicians and businessmen have been arrested and prosecuted, sending a strong message that corruption will not be tolerated in Pakistan. In addition to the NAB, the government has also taken steps to improve transparency and accountability in government. This includes the launch of an online portal called SS, which provides information about government programs and initiatives, as well as a public portal for citizen complaints and feedback. In 2020, Pakistan's ranking on the Corruption Perception Index (CPI) improved by 5 points, from 120 in 2019 to 115 in 2020. This indicates that the perception of corruption in Pakistan has decreased in recent years, which is a positive sign for the country's economy and governance. Promotion of tourism has been a key focus of Imran Khan's administration since coming to power in August 2018. The government has launched a number of initiatives to showcase Pakistan's natural beauty and cultural heritage to the world, with the aim of boosting tourism and generating economic growth. One of the first steps taken by the government was to ease visa restrictions for foreign visitors. In 2019, the government announced a new e-visa system that would make it easier and faster for tourists to obtain visas to travel to Pakistan. This has helped to increase the number of foreign visitors to the country, and the number of tourists increased by 50% in 2019 compared to the previous year. In addition, the government has launched a number of campaigns to showcase Pakistan's cultural heritage to the world. This includes initiatives such as the Brand Pakistan campaign, which aims to rebrand Pakistan as a tourist-friendly and culturally rich destination. In 2020, Pakistan was named one of the top 10 travel destinations in the world by the British Backpacker Society, which praised the country's mountains, hospitality, and the feeling of discovery. The housing crisis has been a major issue in Pakistan for many years, with millions of people living in inadequate housing or without access to housing at all. In response to this crisis, Imran Khan's government launched the Naya Pakistan housing program in 2018, with the aim of providing affordable housing to low-income families. Under this program, the government has set a target to build 5 million homes in the next few years. The program is being implemented through a public-private partnership model, with the government providing land and subsidies, and private developers constructing the homes. In addition to providing affordable housing, the program is also expected to generate employment and boost economic growth. It is estimated that the program will create around 1.3 million jobs in the construction sector alone. The government has also taken steps to improve access to housing finance for low-income families. In 2019, the government launched a new mortgage refinancing company, the Pakistan Mortgage Refinance Company (PMRC), which aims to provide long-term funding for housing finance institutions in the country. Climate change has become an increasingly pressing issue for Pakistan, with the country being highly vulnerable to the impacts of climate change, such as droughts, floods, and heat waves. In response to this, Imran Khan's government has made climate change action a priority. One of the first steps taken by the government was the launch of a tree planting campaign called 10 Billion Tree Tsunami in 2018. The aim of the campaign is to plant 10 billion trees across the country by 2023, with the aim of reducing carbon emissions, increasing forest cover, and improving biodiversity. In addition to the tree planting campaign, the government has also launched a number of initiatives to promote renewable energy sources. This includes the launch of a new renewable energy policy in 2019, which aims to increase the share of renewable energy in the country's energy mix to 30% by 2030. The policy includes incentives for investors, such as tax exemptions and guaranteed power purchase agreements. The government has also taken steps to promote energy efficiency in buildings and industry. In 2020, the government launched the Grain Stimulus Program, which includes measures to improve energy efficiency in government buildings, promote the use of electric vehicles, and support the adoption of renewable energy sources by industry. These efforts have not gone unnoticed by international organizations. In 2020, Pakistan was named one of the top 10 climate vulnerable countries by the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP, which praised the country's efforts to address the impacts of climate change. Imran Khan's government has taken several measures to ease business regulations and create a more business-friendly environment in Pakistan. The aim of these measures is to promote investment, create jobs, and boost economic growth. One of the first steps taken by the government was the simplification of tax procedures. In 2019, the government launched a new tax system called the Asset Declaration Scheme, which aimed to incentivize people to declare their assets and bring them into the formal economy. The scheme included reduced tax rates, simplification procedures, and immunity from prosecution. The government has also taken steps to create a more favorable investment climate in Pakistan. This includes the establishment of the Board of Investment, which aims to provide a one-stop shop for investors and streamline investment procedures. In addition, the government has launched a number of initiatives to improve the ease of doing business in Pakistan. In 2020, the country's ranking in the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business Index improved by 28 points, from 136 in 2019 to 108 in 2020. This improvement was due to a number of reforms implemented by the government, including the simplification of business registration procedures, the digitization of land records, and the implementation of online payment systems. In the last years, Pakistan was named one of the top 20 improvers in the ease of doing business by the World Bank, which praised the country's efforts to create a more favorable business environment. The government's efforts to digitize various government services have been a major positive event in Imran Khan's administration. The aim of these efforts is to make government services more accessible and efficient for citizens, and to create a more transparent and accountable government. One of the first steps taken by the government was the launch of an online portal called Asas in 2019. The portal provides information about government programs and initiatives, and a platform for citizens to apply for social welfare programs. This has helped to streamline the delivery of social welfare services and make them more accessible to citizens. The government has also launched a number of online portals for online government services, such as passport applications, tax payments, and vehicle registration. These portals have helped to reduce the time and cost of accessing government services and have improved the efficiency and transparency of government operations. In addition, Khan has launched initiatives to improve digital literacy and promote the use of technology in education. In 2020, the government launched a new Digital Pakistan program, which aims to promote digital literacy and technology entrepreneurship in the country. Just 2 years ago, Pakistan was named one of the top 10 improvers in the digital economy by the World Bank. which praised the government's efforts to promote and improve digital infrastructure and promote digital entrepreneurship. Education has been a priority for Imran Khan's government, and a number of initiatives have been launched to improve the quality of education in Pakistan. One of the first steps taken by the government was the introduction of a single national curriculum in 2020. The new curriculum is aimed at providing a standardized and high-quality education to all students in the country, regardless of their socio-economic background or geographic location. The curriculum includes subjects such as science, mathematics, social studies, and English, as well as vocational and technical training. In addition, Imran Khan launched a number of initiatives to improve access to education for girls. In 2018, the government announced a new girls' education initiative, which aims to increase the enrollment and retention of girls in schools across the country. The initiative includes measures such as providing scholarships, building girls-only schools, and improving the quality of education for girls. The government has also taken steps to establish new universities and technical training institutes in the country. In 2019, the government announced the establishment of a new technical university in Islamabad, which will focus on providing technical and vocational training to students. In addition, the government has launched initiatives to promote research and development in universities and encourage the use of technology in education. In 2020, Pakistan's ranking on the Global Education Monitoring Report (GEM) report improved by 6 points, from 164 in 2019 to 158 in 2020. This indicates that the quality of education in Pakistan has improved in recent years. Imran Khan's government has taken a number of steps to improve Pakistan's international relations and promote peace and stability in the region. One of the first steps taken by the government was to improve relations with neighboring countries, such as India and Afghanistan. In 2018, the government announced that it was open to dialogue with India, and in 2019, the two countries agreed to an open corridor for Sikh pilgrims to visit a holy shrine in Pakistan. The government has also taken steps to improve relations with Afghanistan, including the launch of a new visa policy for Afghan nationals and the establishment of a bilateral dialogue process. Imran Khan has also played an active role in promoting peace and stability in the region. In 2019, the government facilitated peace talks between the United States and the Taliban, which resulted in a peace agreement between the two sides. The government has also taken steps to improve relations with Iran and Saudi Arabia, two key regional players, and has been involved in efforts to promote peace in the Middle East. In addition, the government has taken steps to improve relations with major global powers, such as China and the United States. In 2019, the government signed a new economic agreement with China, which includes investments in infrastructure projects and the development of a new special economic zone. The government also has sought to improve relations with the United States, including hosting a visit by President Donald Trump in 2020. In the last 2 years, Pakistan's ranking on the Global Peace Index (GPI) improved by 4 points, from 153 in 2019 to 149 in 2020. This indicates that the country's efforts to promote peace and stability in the region have had a positive impact. That is it for today. I hope you liked this video. For more updates on this topic, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Remember, capitalism is about creating value, not money. See you.